Hi everyone, I'm Madeline Park, stylist and vintage fashion hound. I believe everything has a story, whether it be clothes or the people that wear them. Currently our stories may be warped by a world pandemic, but I want to focus on what we can control. So this is Style at Home, a bonus mini-series following season 1 of Style Stories. I sit in my closet with old and new peers and discover how they dress in isolation. Together we address their style at home. Today I'm chatting to Kate McGregor, managing editor of lifestyle and entertainment website Pop Sugar. Kate's normal life involves running a busy team, attending press and fashion events, and riding up a storm. Whilst this all sounds very Sex and the City, we hear how taking a Carrie Bradshaw approach to working from home isn't working for Kate. More than ever, I hope you can sit back, relax, and enjoy listening to Kate's story. Hello, Kate.
Hi, Mads.
How are you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. This is all very new, isn't it?
I know.
It's so weird. I'm literally only able to record this by sitting in my husband's wardrobe. So
Very fitting for a style podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Better than the pantry cupboard, I guess.
Exactly.
How are you going?
Yeah, good. It's weird times working from home, but I'm settling into the new norm, I guess.
Yeah. How long have you been working from home for?
So I'm just finishing my second week in self-isolation.
Wow.
So I think it was, 2 Sundays ago, we got the message from work that we'd be working from home for the foreseeable future. So, yeah, this marks my 10th day of working at home.
How are you guys going?
Not too bad. I think last week was, I think, a lot for everyone. Like, it felt like I guess all the chaos was just kind of kicking off in Australia. So it was a lot to sort of like wrap my head around. And as you know, my fiance and I had to postpone our wedding, and all that kind of stuff. But I definitely feel a little bit more settled this week, and I'm starting to sort of like get into the swing of things of working at home and feel a little bit more focused. But it's definitely a strange time.
Oh yeah, of course. So how are you managing your work? What's your kind of day look like?
So I'm trying to keep to my routine as much as possible.
Yeah.
I've always fantasized about like working from home permanently. So last week, when we got last Sunday when we got told we were working from home, I high-fived my fiance, and then the next day I got up, had a shower, put on my undies and oversized t-shirt and my slippers, and I started to work.
Yeah.
Trying to pretend I was Carrie Bradshaw or something. And I was just I had the most unproductive day I think I've ever had.
Right.
So the next day, I've been trying to make a conscious effort to, I guess, mimic what I would do on a normal week, I guess, when I would go into the office.
So you started off wearing your undies and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So how many days did that last for?
It's kind of been, I've slowly evolved. I think for the first day was undies and a t-shirt. The next day I put on pajama pants.
Yeah.
And then after sort of 2 days of that, I really quickly realized that my level of productivity is very closely linked to what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
So I sort of made a conscious effort from there to ditch my pajama shorts or anything that I would wear to bed or wear on the couch on a weekend, and then try and hone my sense of style, I guess, for working from home.
So what would you normally wear to work?
So this is I feel like I'm it's a fine line for me because I dress, my normal work style is pretty laid back and relaxed anyway. So if I'm wearing a slip skirt to work, I'll always pair that with one of Thomas's band tees or sneakers. Or if I'm wearing denim, I'll wear a singlet top, and like chunky sandals. So it's kind of already like pretty relaxed. But in saying that, I haven't been dressing the same at home as I would for work. I've like definitely been I've toned it down a little bit. Like it's kind of creeping towards my like weekend style if we're staying at home.
Okay. So what's that looking like?
So I guess like it's kind of, I don't know what I would call it. I would like to say it's like a bit more sort of like luxe loungewear vibes at the moment.
Yeah.
But again, like I've also got this section of my wardrobe that I've kind of been building without realizing, and it's kind of like sort of like like luxe activewear, I guess, and like luxe loungewear and pieces that I actually haven't worn before but have been sitting there for ages. And they're the kind of pieces that I probably wouldn't usually wear out of the house or to coffee with friends, but then I also feel like it's too good to wear if I'm like laying on the couch and watching a movie.
Yeah.
So this has almost given me the opportunity to wear those pieces. It's like I've been like a doomsday prepper, but like with my style, I'm like really ready for this.
Yeah.
thing.
So does it extend to your footwear? Like are you keeping the whole look? Like,
yeah.
is it everything plus Ugg boots?
No,
like,
so I try and keep like I'd say like 2/3 of my outfit is kind of like I'll wear probably a piece that I would wear to work. So say it's like my band tee, and then I might wear like leggings or activewear like on the bottom. And then I've also realized that I really need to put shoes on. Otherwise, I feel like I just want to take my laptop over to the couch and like work from there. Yeah, so I've been like living in my Allbirds sneakers and like Camilla and Mark pool slides that I've got. So while they're still pieces that I probably wouldn't wear into the office or shoes that I would wear into the office, I at least feel like my outfit is sort of complete.
Right.
And I've also found that putting jewelry on is a way to sort of like elevate my, I guess, like whether I'm wearing a tracksuit or whatever it is. Like if I put on like a gold pendant or I put on like my Sarah and Sebastian rings that I would usually put on for work, that makes me sort of, or puts me into that like headspace.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm ready for work.
Yeah. Were you just unproductive when you were, doing a Carrie Bradshaw look? Or
yeah, I had like it was a shocker of a day. I like put that all on. I felt like awesome, and then but it felt like I was a kid at like a mufti day at school. Like you never do anything on those days. Like those days are like it's almost like a free pass to get away with whatever, and that's like exactly I think like what happened. I like sort of spent the day like sitting on the couch with my laptop. I watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy in my lunch break. Like it just, it didn't lend itself to the kind of like headspace and mindset I need to be in to get the stuff done that I need to in a day.
So Thomas is a writer, your fiance's a writer.
Yeah.
And he recently wrote an article about you guys working from home together.
Yeah.
You're quoted as saying, we can sleep in, watch movies and have sex during the day. Now, is that true? Is that what you actually said?
I actually did say that.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And while the first day definitely was like that, after that I was just like, this can't be like how we do every day. But I think he's rubbed off on me a little bit as well. Like he's been working from home now for 3 years, and he actually like dresses like he would like if we were going to go to the pub or something. Like he wears like jeans or chinos and like proper sneakers and like a proper tee and everything. Like he looks like he could go out to the pub or whatever for a drink in what he's wearing. And I always thought, I was like, why are you doing that? Like you work from home, like why don't you just work in your underpants all day? Like how nice would that be? But I think
that's fun to come home to.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm like, take it off before I get home. But
and tell me, in terms of your ensembles, has anything gotten weird? Like,
I like nothing has gotten weird yet. But in saying that, like, it has already slowly evolved from like wearing the pajamas to like wearing sort of like my like better active wear or like my more luxe lounge wear. And to be honest, I saw yesterday, actually, I think Montana McDonald and Nadia Fairfax have started, I think it's called Haute Couture, and they're encouraging everyone to either like put a ball gown on or like put some kind of epic outfit on, something that makes you feel amazing, and work from home in that. And I have to say, like, it's kind of tempting. So it could get crazy.
Well, I know, because it's what I was wondering, is like, especially for people that like you and I that love clothes and, you know, love fashion. You're a lot more public these days than I am, because I work from home. But I'm just wondering, while we're like not seeing other people, does it kind of get a bit weird, and do we start getting really creative because we're bored, you know, like, and we kind of need something to trigger that interest of, you know, which is something that we would normally do every day, like get dressed up and kind of think about our outfits and how we put them together. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this evolves.
I mean, I think so too. Like, it's only it's like week 2 of like self-isolation. I'm coming into like, I think I haven't seen anyone apart from Thomas for 10 days. And I'm, you know, like,
still getting married.
Still getting married.
Okay, good.
So far so good. This is like the ultimate test. But yeah, I feel like, you know, I am kind of like looking for something to make the day a bit more interesting and break it up. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if I do start sort of experimenting with my wardrobe, or like next on my list is to actually kind of clean it out and take the opportunity to do a spring clean.
I have a lot of plans to organise things, but
I know
it's a little tricky with 2 small people at home.
I can imagine.
I'm trying to rope them into the activities, so making like laundry fun.
Oh my God, send them over here.
I know they will be well trained by the end of this, I tell you that much. I'm determined for that to be an outcome.
It must be.
So last question, any style tips for those people working from home that need a little bit of a kickstart in terms of inspiration?
My advice is to try and wear one piece, I guess, that you would normally wear to work. It sort of just triggers, I guess, that sort of like feeling like you're like at the office.
It sounds like you're a bit like an anchor man at the moment. Like you're like top half work,
downstairs party.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think wear one piece that you would normally wear to work. Always put on your jewelry, put shoes on. And something I've also found to help is wear the perfume that you would normally wear to work. I think like scent,
good one.
Obviously, like, you know, triggers memory and all that kind of stuff. So I found that putting on like my Dior Joy perfume every morning, which is what I wear at work, and it's the perfume I've got on my desk at work, has sort of like helped to put me in the headspace as well.
Yeah, cool. That's great. Thanks for sharing what you're doing at home.
Okay.
I hope that we can get a few visuals on that.
Of course, I will provide some. Maybe not the underpants one. No one needs to see that.
Oh, you know. There's always an audience for everything, Kate.
There is, especially now, I guess.
All right, well, stay healthy and I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, Mads, thanks so much for the chat.